Magkunkuno si Diado magbilin sakay anak linsingan bay linsingan kawo kang pagbilinan kantam gawi aghuman ibyok mo.
Indigenous people, as we know, they are the individuals who are among the earliest recorded residents of a place. And now, most of them are located in mountainous remote places. And they have known as native people, an ethnic group, hunter-gatherers, and has rich cultural heritage.
Umaga po.
So, who are the Mangyans? Mangyans are the indigenous people and about 98% of them are located in the island of Mindoro. There are 8 Mangyan groups on the island which are the Iraya, Alangan, Tadjawan, Taubuid, Bangon, Buhid, Hanunuo, and Ratagnon. Each group has its own tribal name, language, and customs. Who are the Hanunuo Mangyans? They are the largest populated Mangyans in Mindoro and they are located in the most densely populated communities of Mangyan. The Hanunuo Mangyan are recognized for their ancient script called Hanunuo, which is used for writing poetry and traditional literature. The script is notable for its complex characters and is considered one of the few surviving pre-colonial writing system in the Philippines. To identify them, Hanunuo embroidery often features a special design known as pakodos. This design has symmetrical cross shapes and represent protection from danger. It can also find this pattern on their pouches. And their style for men is bahag, and for women typically wear a wrap-around skirt called lufid. Hanunuo Mangyan traditionally live in houses constructed from bamboo and nipa palm. These houses are elevated on stilts to protect against floods and to allow air circulation. As we researchers roaming to the community, we saw a different appearances of their houses. One that we noticed is they have a solar panels because some of the community doesn't have electricity line yet. How do they live? They do farming, cultivating crops such as rice, root crops, and vegetables. The farming practices are often influenced by traditional agricultural knowledge passed down through generations. They also engage with livestock farming, which when you go to their communities, you'll see pigs looking for food in the middle of the road. And they also do traditional livelihood activities such as weaving and basket making. These skills are vital for their daily needs and are also part of their cultural heritage. Like many indigenous communities, the Hanunuo Mangyan face various challenges. One of them is accessing education that is difficult for them. Why? Because first, poverty. Second, the nearby schools are located in lowlands and they have to travel by walking 1 to 2 hours. And most of the Hanunuo students faces discrimination inside the school because of they are just being Mangyan. They are already a shy person, so a chance of coming to school because of that will be unlikely.
Ano grade mo na? Bugoy?
7 po.
Grade 7. Si Eliwan, grade.
7 rin.
Saan na kayo napasok, be?
Sa
Bugoy?
po.
Saan?
Sa po.
Gaano kahalaga sa yung pag-aaral mo?
Para matulungan ko ako mag-iba.
Hadlang sa mga estudyante.
Bakit?
Base sa abaon.
Tsaka yung pagkain.
Pagkain.
Maraming bata sa taas hindi nag-aaral. Ang reason malayo. Kasi po, pag nag-aaral siya ng kinder, si nanay niya maghapon ng babantay. Hindi wala ng trabaho po si nanay.
Apo.
Pati si grade 1, babantayan po ni nanay. Kasi hindi naman sila exposed masyado, hindi sila sanay pa.
Ilang hours po yun? Pinali nilalakad po.
Siguro kung sa amin,
Apo.
sa amin mga 1 oras mahigit. Pero sa mga bata na edad, di ba, 5 years kinder, grade 1,
Mas
6
matagal
years.
pa.
Hindi nakikita ng ating pamahalaan. Ilan lang yung nagtatapos ng high school, pagkatapos ng mag-asawa na, at yung iba, magtatrabaho na. At ilan lang yung may kaya na may papadala ng kanyang anak sa college. At
Nabuli po kayo.
Oo, sa pananalita, sa damit, wala, sa itsura. Ay, hindi mag-aaral kasi
Matuto.
Naabot na ng panluloko ng mga hindi mangyan.
Ah,